London, the Gladwell building. What happened a few days after? The council chairman resigned. When there was 9/11, the twin attacks on the World Trade Center, who was the first government officials to get there? The mayor of the city, not the president, not the governor. Who was giving daily briefing on what was happening? There was flood in Lagos 2 weeks ago. Did you hear any local government chairman talk about it? Students were kidnapped from a school in Ekpe, Igbola. It's 51 days now. Have you heard local government talk about it? So the question is that we're not asking them anything. Therefore, they don't have any sense of responsibility to us to give us anything.
I wanted to, before you finish, I wanted to read out, because truth is, some of us, and I use some of us advisedly, haven't really read the Constitution, the fourth schedule that talks about the functions of a local government. So permit me to just run through, so that, I mean, for the sake of our viewers as well. So the fourth schedule, functions of a local government council. 1, maintain a local government council as follows: the consideration and the making of recommendations to a state commission on economic planning or any similar body on the economic development of the state, particularly insofar as the area of authority of the council and of the state are affected, the proposals made by the said commission or body. B, collection of rates, radio and television licenses, establishment, maintenance of cemeteries, burial grounds, homes of destitute or infirmed, which we don't have, licensing of bicycles, trucks, with canoes, wheelbarrows, carts, establishment, maintenance, regulation of slaughterhouses, slaughter slabs, markets, motor parks, and public conveniences, construction and maintenance of roads, which you mentioned earlier, roads, streets, street lights, drains, and other public highways, parks, gardens, open spaces, or such public facilities as may be prescribed from time to time by, guess what? The House of Assembly. The House of Assembly, not the governor. The House of Assembly. Naming of roads and streets and numbering of houses. Provision and maintenance of public conveniences, sewage and refuse disposal. Registration of all births, deaths, and marriages. Assessment of privately owned houses or tenements for the purpose of levying such rates as may be prescribed by the House of Assembly. I'm almost done. Control and regulation of A, outdoor advertising and boarding.
Lassa.
Movement and keeping of pets of all description, shops and kiosks, restaurants, bakeries and other places for sale of food to the public, laundries, and licensing, regulation and control of the sale of liquor. Permit me to stop there. Question is, how many people, how many members of the public know this? And indeed, those who are going into these elections. Today is an election in Lagos. Those who are even vying for the positions, do they even know these responsibilities they have?
Well, we still have to go back to the fact that quality is missing in selecting or electing people for that sector of the government.
We'll rather have doctors,
so they do not see the people who are campaigning. I listen to a lot of campaigns on the radio. They had nothing to say. So just come and say that your main family is our son. He loves the poor. He doesn't like the rich. He drives a good car. Please vote for him. And I was laughing. But I was laughing at misplaced destiny of people, not animals. Because governance is about the people, not about figures and all the sort they are abandoned around. Unfortunately, from what you have just read, people out there will have been so better informed. And of course, I'm better educated too. I'm not a lawyer. And I didn't see the need for me to go that far. But now I think I will have to. Otherwise, one will likely remain uninformed. But I also know that some of those things that the states now do, like he said, they stole some platforms of income, which normally should belong to local government, appropriated it. Imagine that LASA, that humongous multi-billion-dollar naira organization, is an illegal agency. It has no business being around.
If the council is established based on the laws of Lagos.
Yeah, but no.
The laws of Lagos,
the laws of Lagos cannot overrun the federal constitution. That's right. The constitution takes, it's supreme, and it cannot be challenged. Please.
All our laws should flow from the constitution.
We all know. You see, it's like the stream. When they flow into the ocean.
Okay.
It can't be the other way around. Excuse me. Because we do not know. I mean, like I said earlier, while we were still waiting to come on air, I told you that we still need a lot of massive emancipation of the people.
Education,
enlightenment. People don't know too many things.
Do you know?
And they are kept in the dark.
Do you know that this constitution was crafted in 1976?
Oh, and let me also tell you.
Repeated 76,
let me also
79,
tell you.
99.
The fact that level of government has been annihilated makes us to just neglect, ignore, we take our eyes away from them.
We have to go.
Wow. So soon.
Yes,
this is unfair. Okay.
We'll come back in 2 seconds.
My parting shot.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you just what I think we need to do to rescue the situation. Government or other councils, they need constitutional and physical independence, liberation.
Okay.
Away from what
is already in the constitution. What do you want to say in 2 seconds?
I think I can't do it in 2 seconds. I think the important thing to mention is that it is the local government that looks like us. They're the ones that serve us. I mean, come and think about the Oba of Lagos. It's like a local government. The Olubadan of Ibadan, the Shawon of Ogbomoso. It is the state government that does not have any segments to our history. They were created. We already had Ogbomoso Town Union. We already had Ibadan Town Union. Those were local governments.
We had the Igba division.
So it is that imposition that gives us trouble. But I think as people, we should place a demand on that system to do the right thing.
All right.
One, we take out the local governments from the states. Two, the federal lawmakers should have the guts to say, look, this rubbish has to stop. That's all. But when the governor gives them money, they talk it. They go around and say
the president does not remove governors.
All right.
Governors.
Thank you.
Maybe some of the responsibilities of the local government should be given to the state.
No. Don't even go there.
Yomi Fayemi, social commentator, Olade Inde, social commentator, and Obi Nauchi, a former local government councillor in Imo State. Thank you all for sharing your thoughts with us.
We need more time.
So as we'll be back in a moment, please don't go.